The purpose of this short webinar is to explain some concerns I have as an attorney representing clients in New York State in employment law. My name is Jennifer Kirschenbaum. I'm going to be your presenter. I'm going to try to keep it short. Let's go through some of the concerns so that way you don't spend your weekend downloading and modifying forms for free that may get you in trouble. New York State has implemented new laws that require every single employer in this state to adopt sexual harassment policies in the complaint form. We're going to go through some of the concerns I have with that. Before I do, I am one of the partners at Kirschenbaum & Kirschenbaum. We specialize in employment law for across industries. Two main industries we represent is home integration and healthcare. And we represent and work with employers every single day with issues with employees in hiring and firing. New York State sexual harassment policy requirements are fairly straightforward. They have to be adopted by October 9th, 2018. You need a policy, or as soon as possible. We have to train before the start of the year. It's supposed to prohibit sexual harassment, provide examples of prohibited conduct, provide procedures for timely and confidential investigation, address acts of misconduct and that sanctions will be enforced. We have to state that retaliation is unlawful. We have to address that remedies are available to victims. They can report, they can file a complaint with an administrative agency, here the New York State Division of Human Rights, and that they have a right to sue, potentially, if they have a real claim. We also have to provide a complaint form for our employees. We have to disseminate the policy in writing in a language spoken by the employees. That does not mean that we have to arm our employees with ammunition against us as employers. Policy adoption and implementation itself, and this is from the state, does not constitute a complete defense to charges of unlawful sexual harassment. But the policies you put in place as an employer do not have to serve as ammunition against you. And we're going to talk about what I mean in the next minute or two. What information do you have to arm your employees with? The right they can file a complaint, where they can file a complaint to, the right they will be safe from retaliation if they make a complaint, which does not mean that their employment will be guaranteed if they fail to perform their job after the fact that they made a complaint. Guaranteed a workplace free from sexual harassment. I think we all can agree in this day and age, it is absolutely not tolerable to maintain a place of work where people feel they are being harassed. But that does not mean that we should be taken advantage of by our employees. And that does happen on a daily basis, which is why I'm recording this webinar. Employers are required to inform employees how to report sexual harassment, which we talked about. That does not mean that we need to adopt recommended policies by the state that I view to be employee-focused as opposed to neutral or employer-focused. This is straight from the complaint that is being offered by the New York State government. It is on the website of the New York State Department of Labor. And it's just a quick example. The policies I could go through as well, which would take a lot longer to prove my point. But here, the complaint lays out, your complaint of sexual harassment is made against who? Title, work, phone number. Who is the relationship with? Please describe the conduct or incidents and the basis of your complaint, sexual harassment. This is the one that really gets me. They're telling the employees to list any and all names and contact of information, people who have information, witnesses, and they're asking if there's any additional information that they need to be providing. That way there can be a full and complete review. But the problem I have with the way this form is, it's very leading. It's telling the employee that, look, you should have witnesses, right? You should have people corroborating. You need to be building a case against the employer. And that's what bothers me. Your employees should not feel or should not be instructed that they need to build a case against you to make a report that they don't feel that they're being treated properly. And that's my concern here. There's nothing against, there's no regulation or rule or law in the state that a complaint form can't be just blank. And an employee who feels they're having a problem or they're being harassed can bring that complaint forth. They do not need to build a capital case against the employer in order to report that they feel that they're being harassed. So I feel that this is a leading form, and I feel also as an employment attorney defending employers that empowered employees feel powerful. And for many of us who have employees, we understand that those who are often going to be the ones complaining and causing a problem are most often opportunistic and not necessarily ones that are really aggrieved that need to be helped. Those individuals, we hope, come forward, and we hope that we can stop employee to employee negative interaction and harassment in the workplace, because that should not be tolerated. But at the same time, we should not be taken advantage of as employers. And we work to protect against that. We are offering a solution for this. We are trying to keep the cost down. You can order forms from us that we believe are employer-centric as opposed to employee-centric. And those are available on our website. We have a simple link for you, shemployeetraining.com. That is short for sexual harassment, employeetraining.com. And you can order direct from us, and we will be happy to help you. If you prefer to speak to a human being, you can contact Taryn, one of our executive assistants, who is helping with this initiative, and we will be happy to assist you. Taryn is reachable at this email, tcrimmie@kirschenbaumesq.com, or at this phone number, 516-747-6700, extension 310, or you can contact me at any time. My information is here, and we are happy to help. We do represent employers. If you are an employee, we recommend that you find counsel that works with you specifically. Okay, wishing everyone a great weekend.